is fucking Bracken, everybody? You over there and this guy over here.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, welcome to the first official video podcast. I think we tried to do this in the past and it was a complete horror show. But we're not gonna talk about that. So it's pretty sick though. We got our camera set up, got a microphone set up, of course. I got my laptop over here.
Yep.
And we're gonna be doing it up today. We're gonna be doing it up because it's good to be back. You know, it's good to be back. Had shit hit the fan, so it's cool. I'm getting back onto things. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I just posted a promotional video for my boy Christian. Fucking marvelous, splendid work. If you want to look into art commissions and stuff like that, or if you're interested in our comic book that we're making, go to him for all the updates, questions, comments, and concerns. I'm just the author. I do like the other stuff. I don't make it come to life.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I don't make it come to life. Those guys fucking
got
kill
the
it.
ideas.
Yeah, but
Added a bunch of stuff to my story.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with it. I am sitting like an absolute shrimp right now. So
Why does my back hurt?
Yeah, why does my back hurt? But yeah, and if you guys also are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you'll know that I've been posting some gameplays and other stuff like that. I'm gonna be trying to work on skip videos for you guys because I don't know, it's fucking funny.
We got some funny ideas.
You got some funny ones. What else is going on? I don't know. It's been a long time. But a bunch of plans for the near future. Happy New Year's. Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Hansa Kwanzaa.
Merry Christmas, Hansa Kwanzaa.
It's Chrysler.
It's fucking Chrysler season. Yeah, and that Christmas special, I'm thinking about scrapping it because it sucks, but I might upload it anyways because it is funny. It's just really short.
I mean, yeah, it was a very small item if it's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. So I'll keep you guys updated, of course. I'm trying my best here, but welcome to another banger episode featuring Parmesan cheese and Junior, and not sponsored by Ghost, but I wish.
Yeah, same.
So I'm just gonna get into some advertising before we get down to business. So, WussHaddnin, everybody. If you want to head over to flexliving.net and use my promo code WussHaddnin, that's WussHaddnin. I really need to fucking pre-record this so I don't have to do it every single time.
I was just thinking that.
It's a entire website full of gym apparel galore. We got shorts, we got hoodies, and it's getting fucking chilly out there, so you might want to go check that out. You get 15% off if you use the promo code, which is actually a whopping amount, if you think about it. But, yeah, if you guys want to do that, you can go head over there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Literally anything you guys do, I'm just like, thank you. Fucking likes, comments, all that stuff. It's all very splendid to me.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
just
it.
Watching the videos.
Yeah, even if you're just watching shit. But anyways, so today we're not gonna be talking anything about New Year's or Christmas or anything related to anything. We got the bright idea, so we were kind of brainstorming a bit, right? And we're like, because I set up the whole thing, whole production, everything was set up, and Junior looks at me and he goes, "Hey, what we gonna talk about today?" We're like,
I was like, we ain't got a topic right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. So we were doing some research and stuff like that because our last episode was about home invasions, which was a very good episode. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy shit went down. We were fucking dying laughing. Crazy like Reddit stories. Very good.
Still trying to figure out how that dude got set up, but
nah, me too.
Yeah.
Over some $5,000. Come on. Son. There was that, and that PSP story. I still laugh about today, bro.
Yo, where's my PSP, you dumb bitch?
I mean, fucking, bro.
And the $5,000 just like, shoot me, bitch.
Shoot me, bitch. I don't even care. Yeah, I'd be up at night thinking about that shit. That's so fucking funny. But Yeah, so we were doing that, and we're like, maybe we should do more home invasion stories. And I was like, well, we could do a part 2 another day. I think that there's definitely better topics out there. Even though, like I said, I had a lot of fun doing it, just maybe not today, right? So we were gonna do like murder cases and stuff, and we were like, oh, okay, like we're getting somewhere. And then after like a half an hour of doing research for that, I kind of looked at Junior and I was like, are you finding anything good? And he's like, I've just been looking at this one crazy story. And I was like, okay, we'll mention it. But with me, I couldn't really find any articles that really like struck me. So I was like, let's move on to something else. And then we're talking about amusement parks and arcades and stuff like that. And this dude, now we're in the middle of eating, right? And he just looks at me and he goes, amusement park deaths. And I'm like,
yeah.
Like, okay.
Straight up, was just like, because we were just talking about like this one near us that had some deaths.
Yeah.
And then my brain was just like, yo, why not?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how that place is still open.
Yeah.
So let's just say fuck it.
Screaming metal death trap.
Yeah. Oh God, dude. So so we were talking about that and stuff, and I was like, dude, that's a phenomenal idea. Like, that shit's fucking terrifying to talk about. We might as well. I mean, we've definitely talked about a lot more gruesome things on the channel with Junior, because whenever Junior's around, that's kind of just what we do. We like that kind of stuff.
Just
shoot the shit, and then it turns into like, if you were to go on a massacre, how'd you do it? And then it's for the next 3 hours. That's how it goes. So, we'll be talking about that today. And before we get on to the topic, so like a pre-subtopic I'd like to touch upon with you, which I think I might have asked you this without the cameras rolling, but okay, so recent news, right? The big head honcho super cool guy, Elon Musk, that I'm sure all of you know and maybe love, maybe not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he estimates that in the next 6 months, Neuralink is going to be launched. It's going to be ready and accessible for all humans to desire and enjoy. So for those of you who don't know, if you live under a rock, Neuralink is this little thing. It's about like this size. It's probably like a dime or like a nickel-sized little chip that's going to be, you're going to have a little circle cut out in your skull, taken out, and then the Neuralink goes in. And then you put the little skull cap back on, and then you can just walk around and stuff, right? So like, its primary functions are to like fix like wild things, like people with like polio who lost their legs type shit, or like blindness, but like people also want it for enhanced living. So like greater input scales to the brain, and like be able to learn things quicker, and fucking, I don't know, X-ray vision. Like really basically like the way he advertises it is it will be able to do everything and anything once they get it going. And there'll be like literally hardware and software updates. Like you can just go in for your appointment and be like, hey, I need a hardware update, and they're just like, well, here's the new one. Just fucking like crazy shit, right? So I wanted to kind of get your opinion on it. And I also just think it's like incredibly interesting how that in 6 months we might be 20 years ahead of what we thought. So what are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm on both sides of the fence for this.
Okay.
Because yes, like it'd be crazy to like just walk up to somebody that you've never met in a different country and just speak their language fluently.
Right, yeah.
But also like we live in an age where hacking is all over the place.
You're right.
And they could literally just find the frequency of your brain and be like, okay, I'm going to make this guy go commit a murder.
Yeah, okay. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
You think like people are just going to be getting like NordVPN ads in their eye sockets?
Yeah.
Like, that'd be crazy.
They got to pay for the new link somehow. And be
you
want NordVPN for your brain?
For your brain? Because you need cybersecurity for your fucking brain, dude.
Man. Something like that. So, like, yeah, it'd be cool. Like, oh, I'm just like, okay, I want to watch this thing and be like, doop, and it's just playing in your head.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, open a tablet or something, or like a laptop. You'd be like, okay, I'm gonna just watch Netflix and be like, damn, that's crazy. I'm just staring at nothing.
Yeah.
Just...
Everyone's looking at you like,
huh?
Yeah. I mean, like, my biggest thing with it that I really like, which I would, you kidding me, bro? If these voices don't want to stop, I'll stream music in my head. Like, are you kidding me? He was like, Elon was like, yeah, you could like literally just stream music like in your head. I'm like, dude, if my brain
I
was
do
just,
that already.
that's what I'm saying. Like if I could just have like brain worms, but they actually play in my head instead of them just repeating whatever phrase I heard from a song. Wild. I would fucking adore that. I would do that. I use that all the time, you know. But other than that, bro, I think,
would you control it through your phone or like thoughts?
See, we don't know.
Yeah.
I would assume for its first iterations, yeah, it'd be like an app that you use on your phone.
Yeah.
But like, man, no, because it is kind of through thought, right? Because I think they did like test runs on like chimps. I forgot what it was, but like it was something. Oh, right. So they had like this screen, and basically they had the screen and a little joystick, and the monkey or the chimp, whatever, was told or instructed to put this like white dot wherever the orange dot was. Just like follow it with the little joystick, right? And then they took that same chimp and put him in another test that was more advanced because he had the neural link in him. Yeah. They took the joystick away.
Okay.
And he was using his brain to just move the white dot wherever the orange one was.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, that's nuts. So, and it was like only, I think, a few days or like a week or two apart where the Neuralink was able to understand what the chimp wanted to do with its brain. That's and it's a chimp, bro. I get it. They're pretty fucking smart, but like, I only imagine like for humans, like how long is it gonna be where like I could just like look at my PC and it just turns on. Like I could just wake up tomorrow and be like, you know, move my mouse around and shit like that with just my brain waves. Like, I don't understand how like thought can be put into like just computation. Like,
well, because your brain is just a series of electrons firing.
That's true. Yeah, but
so
like I guess
it'll
thought.
translate into the chip, and the chip would send the waves, I guess, through your eyes.
God,
into whatever you're looking at, or
it's
just
so scary. Bro.
Yeah,
it's so scary. And to think that movies in like the 80s and 90s, like imagine that, and now it's like we're kind of living it almost. God, dude, that's so fucking terrifying. Cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But literally terrifying. Like, I don't know. I hope that like one day I'll just be like,
I would spend so much time. I'd take a week off of work just to hardwire into my brain.
Yeah.
Just like how to reroute the entire fucking body.
Ugh. Dude, one
just
day.
Do some crazy. Oops.
Whoa.
Is it good stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like right next to my chair leg, so I move my leg. Okay.
I'm gonna just like scoop. There we go.
But just do some crazy like gymnastic shit that I couldn't do before because I could fucking just be like, okay, we're good.
Yoink! Just backflips.
Just do a backflip out the chair and land back in the same position, like
maybe
stuff like that.
Yeah, like. Oh my god, dude.
And it would change everything. Like the movie industry, like they wouldn't need the wires and the harnesses and stuff because the people could be able to just do it if they had it.
Yeah, that's true.
But it'd also create a divide for the people who don't want it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, all these people have it, so we'll just hire them. Mm-hmm. And you guys are kind of shit out of luck.
Damn.
But it's also like he has to make it accessible to everyone.
Right.
For those who want it and those who like need it.
Yeah.
Because like if it's just like, oh, you have $100,000, it could be yours.
Right. Yeah.
But if
oh my God,
little Timmy over there
fucking turmoil.
Yeah, if little Timmy over there needs new legs because some asshole just ran him over.
Yeah.
And if he gets the chip, he can walk again.
Yeah. But
his parents don't have $100,000.
Yeah.
And
I don't think insurance gonna pay for that.
Yeah, insurance not gonna pay for it. And even after they get the guy with the lawsuit, they still have to pay their lawyer. So they're still not gonna have the money.
God.
So it has to be accessible.
Yeah.
If not, what's the point?
Yeah,
because it's another thing that the top 1% has that we don't have.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of things, which we could totally do a whole video on. because they got some crazy shit.
They got some crazy shit. Yeah, no, you're right. I think, politically, yeah, it would cause a whole bunch of fucking problems.
Yeah.
I mean, still cool, but
yeah, it's a mind blowing fucking 6 months.
Yeah, too easy. And I think 2 years ago, when he was, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure 2 years ago or something like that, when he was on the podcast with Joe Rogan talking about it, he was like, yeah, and if we go at an exponential rate, it's gonna be like 5 years.
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 years, maybe 3 now.
So they had to like
and now
upscale everything.
Yeah, like how
for it's like 2 years.
How
and
is
6
it now?
Months?
Yeah, how is it now? Like you're cut in half. How? How you do that? Crazy, fucking nuts, bro. Like ugh. And then yeah, or like you speaking of Elon stuff, like when you were telling me about the Tesla fucking homeless mode.
Yeah.
Just fucking
it's such the best idea.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
A low power mode, you can charge all your stuff. It has storage compartments in the trunk, and it comes with like window covers, so it's like blackout curtains and like an inflatable mattress you can put over the back seats, and the back seats fold down.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck you wanted. But I don't know. I mean, if you're paying $80,000 for a Tesla, you're probably not homeless. Or you're homeless because of the Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. But it cuts the biggest living expense, which is a home.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you can,
dude. Nowadays,
you could definitely just come to your parents' house, take a shower, go to a friend's house, take a shower, and for the most part, you're already home, so you can just go around and do whatever you want.
Yeah. I'll fucking, dude. We need to get an RV.
Yes. Trick that shit out.
Okay, let's go.
Go around. Do it Steve-O style.
Yeah. But anyways, not to completely digress, I would love to get into what we actually have today, because we have been talking about brain stuff for almost 20 minutes. So.
The first one. Oh, sorry. The first one I popped up, it was just one that happened not too long ago, and I think about all the time. It was March 2022.
Let me know.
Okay, so there was the free fall thing.
Never.
So yeah, never
in my
fucking
life.
hate that one.
Yeah,
I did it once, and I was like, I shit in my brain, like,
like, yeah. I'm good.
In March, it was March 24th, 2022. A 14-year-old boy fell.
Okay.
100 stories.
Wow.
Yeah. It was Florida Icon Park. He fell out, like, it was when they do the pratfalls.
Yeah.
So it like went all the way up, and it went down, and all you see, I watched the video.
Yeah.
All you see is blop.
14
years old. And it was just like the person was going around and checking all the things, and obviously he didn't check all of them because just there's some dude probably sitting there for 16 hours.
Yeah. Just fucking
like,
yanking on seatbelts. Yeah.
And so they went up, and the boy came down first. Fucking video's crazy.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Like I remember a few people in my lifetime, as I've gone on crazy rides before. That one I just won't do. Like, number one, you're waiting online for like, it's the trip of your life, because it's like you're literally free falling. But I can't do it. Like when I went to Busch Gardens. I mean, I've told you this plenty of times. I went to Busch Gardens. I went on some wild rides, and I've just been like, why do people do this? I'm just like, I mean, if you're like a junkie, sure, but like, I can't, bro. And like, I went on this one wooden ride. That's when it's fucking sketch, bro.
Yeah, the rickety
like when you're waiting on this fucking hour-and-a-half line, watching people just boom, 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 and you see it like, and you're like, no. Yeah. And it was like the shortest ride. It was probably like 15 seconds most.
You're going at like 86 miles an hour.
That's what I'm saying. You're going 86 miles an hour on a wooden fucking track. Like sketch, bro. And or anything, like if I'm in a cart, I'll do it all day. I don't care how crazy the ride is. If I'm in a cart, I'll do it. Cart, seatbelt, all that, whatever. If I'm hanging, not doing it.
Yeah, not like Superman
or like the Griffin. And no. I hold my nuts. You can't pay me enough. You can't. Like, I won't do that shit, bro. Because it's too much freedom. Too much freedom. And I'm already 60 feet in the air. I'm good. And it's like, it's so strange that like people really, like,
adrenaline junkies.
Yeah, they really are about like being this close to death. Like he's just like hovering over you, like I fucking. He's like, I know this time isn't your time, but stop wasting mine. Bro.
Like why do you guys tease me like this?
Yeah, like I'm fucking waiting, bro. I'm fucking waiting.
And then that's when you get fucking this dude falling out of
just
like, I got you.
It
was the wrong person, but I got one.
Click. Yeah, that's it. You fucking. Oh man, or like that's like that saying where like it's like, oh, you pull this for your parachute, and if it gets tangled up, cut free from it. You pull this one for the emergency one. If that doesn't work, you got the rest of your life to figure it out. I'm like, wow. Like, yeah.
I was just like, I want to go skydiving. I'm like,
maybe not.
I do, but like,
or there's those there's like 3 iconic ones of like the professional skydivers, and they've jumped out of these planes that are like 16,000 feet in the air or whatever, and they've jumped out of them so often that they just forget their parachutes and plummet, and they're chilling the whole time, and when they die. And I'm like, what? Or even better, they have their parachutes and just don't deploy them because they're so used to falling for that long. I'm like, what? Like, how do you, like, you're so close to death, bro, and you're just like, oh fuck. You're like,
and then just
like snooze fest, bro. You just snooze fest while you're fucking plummeting at terminal velocity. Like, could never.
That was like in GTA, they always had like when they made like server challenges, and you get like a shit ton of money if you win. There was one. It was just like, all right, get in a plane and jump out and be the one that pulls the parachute closest to the ground. And you just get like dead, like people because flying so hard. And I figured it out how to do it 1 foot away from the ground.
Damn.
Yeah. So
imagine.
Yeah. So my guy's feet would just be like, this is the ground, and be like, this is where I pull the parachute.
And then that's it.
It was like landed, took like half health damage, and they're like, winner, Ren Reaper, 1 foot. And they're like, what?
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, or like I can't imagine. Or another thing that I had found out, which I forgot who said it, but so like scuba divers, right? They're or free divers and stuff like that who hold their breath for like 4 or 5 minutes. Because it's not about how long your brain can run off the oxygen that you have. It's how good you are at rejecting the carbon dioxide reflex to just like breathe out, or try to get more oxygen in. So what happens to free divers and stuff all the time is they're so used to just holding their breath for that long that 4, 5, 6 minutes in, they're not like, oh my God, I'm drowning. It just lights cut off. Because they're so used to the top, they're so used to being that close to dying, or rejecting the carbon dioxide reflex that they just black out. And I'm like, you fucking imagine? Like, you imagine just like swimming around, you're like, boop, and then just float. I'm just like, what, dude? Like, oh my God.
And then you just get that fact that like sometimes they go too deep, and then the pressure just pulls them down instead of going up.
Yeah, and that's it. They're just the one moment they're underwater, and next it's over.
And then they're underwater.
Yeah, oh yeah, they down, bro. Yeah. I can't believe like stuff like that, man. But I guess sometimes for people like, when it comes to rides and stuff. Like they just don't care. They'll go on whatever, and then an accident happens, and that's it, bro. It's fucking it. God, ugh. No thanks, dude. I'm not about it. Or like motherfuckers who think they're safe on that slingshot ride. You couldn't pay me enough. You're in a fucking gerbil ball.
I watch
with
like videos of the people just going up and
passing the fuck out. Yeah, because and being fucking whipped around at like terminal speeds, going like 100 miles an hour all the way up. I'm like, bro, no, you couldn't fucking pay me. And then those fucking dickheads who like man the rides, they'll like drop one of those big ass bolts in front of you and be like, oh shit, and then you're up all the way. That's why people pass out, bro. That's why people pass out.
Because they're like, I'm gonna fucking die.
I'm gonna die. And then another thing too is you see a lot of people like they go to grab for something. Yeah. They don't know what the whole. They're like, ah!
Yeah, no, because they only have this one bar. It's either that or grab the person next to you. It's just like fucking because you're just fight or flight, and your brain's just like, help. I don't know how to fight this, so I'm gonna fucking freak out.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, nope. You couldn't catch me doing that shit. You could not pay me enough.
I remember when I was younger, I was just like, yo, that looks so cool. And then I thought about it a little bit longer, and I was like, you know what? I'm good.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that shit.
I'm barely tall enough to ride any of these rides. I know I can get on that one. I ain't gonna do it though.
Yeah, fucking for real, bro. This ride that I'm about to bring up now, I see a lot of videos and stuff who this particular ride tends to. Oh no, it's not this one. It's another one. What the fuck? What's the one that like you go up and you're on like chains and like swings and you just like spin around?
The swings?
Is that just the swings?
It's the swings.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, that's been happening too often.
Yeah.
I be like trying to think of shit.
Like
and I'm like, what is
seafood?
I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Like we were. Oh my god, dude! I'm telling you, that shit. I'm overcomplicating shit.
Like, help! Come on! And then my brain was just like
seafood. I'm like, I'm just like, I'm begging for help over here. Come on. So yeah, I see a lot of the swing failure videos and that shit, bro. Oof. There's like, there's one that I've seen like 1,000 fucking times where it's just like, it's going around, and then it collapses, but the way that it happens, it like falls directly on this person, and like that's it, bro. Yeah, like it's over.
If you survive, you ain't walking ever again.
Yeah, you probably don't got nothing going for you
from
now.
From the neck down, that's it.
Yeah. So but this one is the.
But if you get the neural link, you'll be able to do everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. Like, are people gonna cheat death with this shit? Downloading consciousness and shit. Simulacrums, bro. Living for eternity in robot bodies. I know, yeah, it's fucking scary. But a couple years from now, we're gonna be start thinking about that kind of stuff.
Then they could just, nah, bro, no.
Nope. Later.
Oh
we'll do a whole episode. Don't even worry about it.
Firing right now.
So the pendulum ride or pendulum, whatever you want to fucking say, right?
Yeah, the one that you were like.
Yeah, dude. So this one is just like the Frisbee. And apparently on July 14th, 2019, the Discovery, what is it? In India. Wow. This thing crashed to the ground mid-operation, instantly killing a 24-year-old, a 22-year-old. Just right off the fucking bat, and 27 people were injured in the wreckage between ages 16 and 26. Wow, dude. They fell freely for the circular seating platform, then fell freely another 20 feet with riders facing upwards towards the stairs, bearing the brunt of the collision. Oh. Wow, dude. Honestly, yeah, if you like, this picture is like devastating. It looks like they probably shut down like after this happened.
Oh yeah, I would imagine they have to get fucking it's literally a PR nightmare.
Yeah, like, ugh. What the fuck? Six Flags Great Adventure Haunted Castle Fire. What?
I mean, it's haunted, so.
Is it a great adventure?
It was for whoever survived.
Oh my god. This one says Six Flags Great Adventure has changed a lot since a terrible tragedy on May 11th, 1984. Took the lives of 8 teenagers who were trapped inside the park's haunted castle.
I thought you were going to say 18 people, and I was like, God damn.
Nope.
But 8 teenagers is still a lot of...
That's still pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
They were caught in the fire. Well, if it wasn't haunted before, it is now.
Yeah.
Just saying. The haunted castle was constructed with 7 interconnected aluminum trailers and plywood frames. So the foam pad inside caught fire. The entire structure went up in flames. I'm going to read this paragraph, and then I got something to say. Windy conditions in that day made the fire spread too quickly, and those stuck inside to escape. One park goer described flames leaping up to 100 feet in the air with thick black smoke was billowing up, rather. But like fire detectives, what you have to be like regular detectives finding out cases and stuff like that gotta be crazy, right? Who decided, hey, it might be important if we find out how fires start, where it all goes down, like, because you think about it, like people who try to like burn down their businesses for insurance claims and stuff, and they're like, nope, this was done by somebody, this was done by you. How do you everything is ash, bro? How the fuck do you figure that stuff out?
I know a little bit about this topic.
Okay.
So it's it's basically like you can tell where it starts from where it ended. Because it's always brightest in the beginning.
Right.
And it's just spreading throughout and just kind of getting... It's still hot, but not as hot as where it started.
Right.
Because if it's a chemical, then there's a dark ring around wherever it started. If it's electrical, it'll have like crackles and stuff.
Oh shit. So
it's just finding those little details.
Yeah.
And figuring out what started it.
But like,
it's like, like when you guys told me not to use that thing, the second I was about to put the plug into the wall.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, don't use that. What?
Boom.
Fucking my nail was black and then it had a crack.
Yeah.
Because that's how electricity spreads and stuff. It's just being a regular detective, but just for that one specific thing. It's just like fire starters. And you also have to be like somewhat of an arsonist in your mind. It's like the great turmoil of like Batman. It's just like he beats up all these crazy people, but in turn he has to be crazy in order to figure out how and what their mindset is. It's just like Criminal Minds, just putting your brain into that person's brain. Right. It's just like their whole mindset, just like, why did I do this? What was my motive? What did I use?
Right. Gotta be a little bit of a psycho.
There has to be something in there.
Yeah. But like, if everything is ash, how you figure that out?
But like, it's just,
you know what I mean? Like, like if this whole crib burned to the ground, how do you find out where like I guess. Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it's just figuring it out.
Right.
Sifting through the ash, finding
really
the initial start.
My fucking camera got too hot. That's super cringe.
I mean, it is warm in here.
It is, but come on. Hello?
Hi.
Not you.
Oh.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
What the fuck going on here? But yeah, like And it's also like not everything is gonna burn. Because of depending on like what things are made out of, and you just have to find the like chemical bottles are made out of a certain compound that won't burn all the way, it'll melt.
Right.
So if you find those around, then yeah, it's like, oh, this dude just filled a garbage can full of like fucking kerosene. You're gonna find a whole kerosene thing because they're fucking flameproof.
Right.
It'll melt the label off. You'll find a charred square, but you're gonna know it's a kerosene bottle. Right. It's just finding, like Batman, just finding little details.
Details. At the time, the Washington Post reported the 8 bodies found among the debris were burned beyond recognition. Investigators had a hard time distinguishing them from fake skeletons. Wow, God, that had been used as props in the attraction.
That fire was hot.
Dead ass. Oh man, my camera's really doing this shit right now. Let me fucking hold on. Anyways, sorry about the technical difficulties. My camera decided to get tremendously hot and stop recording. You know, all the super cool fun stuff. Shove that bitch in the freezer. And
no cap.
No cap. Like literally, yeah. I've done it with my phone.
The whole tripod, everything. Just everything. Threw that bit.
Literally everything. I was like, fuck it. We're gonna ball out, put it in the fucking freezer. But anyways. We are back, and we're going to finish up this episode here. I know you said you had one, so I will let you speak your motherfucking business.
This one's called Terminal Velocity in Lake Delton, Wisconsin. In the summer of... Oh, right. This should be over here. Okay. Yeah, in the summer of 2010. Wow, that's... God, that feels like forever.
I know.
A 12-year-old girl decided to take a leap of faith and hopped on a ride called Terminal Velocity at Extreme World, an amusement park in Wisconsin. The family had traveled all the way there from Florida, just to try it out. The ride worked by dropping the participant 100 feet. Oh.
What?
It's just straight up a free fall.
What?
Yeah, it's 100 feet onto a net. I'm sure you have, like, they show the picture, there's somebody on a harness, so I'm guessing, like, if something goes wrong, they have a safety precaution, but, like, you're just getting dropped onto a net.
How old is she?
12.
What?
Oh, they give you an option, because it says, dropping the participants over 100 feet into a net without the use of any safety harnesses. So they're just throwing people.
Who said this was a good idea?
Wisconsin?
What the what?
Yo, I'm sure this place is shut down.
Yeah, I fucking hope.
Ride, at least.
Oh my God.
Horrifyingly, the operator mistakenly released her with no net in place.
What?
Oh, because they gotta drop the net for the first person before them to crawl out, so they probably just didn't set it up in time, and he was just like, "Bye, bitch." She fell directly onto concrete, breaking her back, pelvis, and suffering brain damage, along with numerous severe injuries.
Oh my!
But did she die though?
I don't think she did. I think it would have said she died.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather be dead.
Yeah, at that point, like.
What?
She broke her back and pelvis, which you could eventually learn to walk again.
But she also suffered brain damage.
That's severe. What I was getting to. Like, it was just like severe brain damage. Like, well, it just said suffering brain damage, so we don't know if it was severe, but it was also like
100 feet.
Her brain turned into the ball on the paddle.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh my God.
So it's literally fucking memory and cognitive function. Because if you get bopped on the head, that's why your brain turns off.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
So if she learns to walk again, and it's a big if because she definitely and brain was just like, so she hit back here, so she went out.
Yeah.
Which could also in turn stop more, because it probably like she hit her head, her brain shut off, and then it stopped the severe part of the damage. Because if you're loosened up, you take less damage.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she fell 100 feet, so.
Yeah, you taking fall damage,
You're
bro.
taking fall damage. She's down to half a heart.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. She got no feather falling, dog.
Yeah, but like.
Oh my god, that's so fucked. Yeah. But like.
And look at for all of you at home, look at the fucking ad that's under this bitch got like a fucking head strap on. I don't know if that's perfect product placement, but like that's fucked up.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's really fucking terrible. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, there's more.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the aftermath
of
terminal velocity. Miraculously, she survived.
Mm-hmm.
The girl named Tegan stayed in a nearby hospital for 2 months before she was well enough to go home. Her parents filed a lawsuit.
Of course.
And if they didn't win,
I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know what to tell you.
The operator, was charged with negligence. The family agreed on settlement with the park.
Okay. They don't say a number,
so she
though?
survived. They don't say a number. I'm sure we could look that up, though.
Hopefully they caught a massive bag.
Oh, has to be.
Oh, my God.
No shot they got less than, like... I'm going to say the least they could have got was $500,000.
At
At
least they could have got probably like $4 million. Ain't no shot, bro. I was actually... when you know how much it like on average, bro, I don't want to fuck up this number. On average, the average price of a roller coaster, dude, watch this. Watch this. Okay. Bro. The average cost to build a roller coaster is about $8 million, and it typically involves the input of the entire engineering team. $8 million? $8 million? That's a lot of fucking money, bro. And like, dude, to get into like Universal Studios, it's like $300 fucking dollars. So I can only imagine like how.
Oh.
Hello.
It's 100 and.
Yeah, you wish.
Something. It is.
Is it?
The tickets are like 100, depending on the day.
Yeah.
If it's a high park.
To park is like $130. You kidding me?
All right. Well, I took a plane there, so I didn't have to worry about parking. So, just the ticket itself is like 150.
Okay, that's still bread.
On like a high fucking thing. Day.
I don't
but
know
I
why.
I want to try the dinosaur ride.
I don't even know why. Universal, like, I mean, it's got rides, but like, it's not.
Well, they're gonna have Nintendo World soon, so it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, it's gonna be bussing, man.
Yeah. And then they're gonna either add a separate section or add it to Universal, where they're gonna do Hayao Miyazaki Studio Ghibli stuff too.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. Tickets are gonna rise, obviously, but like it's gonna be worth it now.
Yeah, it's gonna be an experience. While you look up the settlement, I have one from Sydney, Australia. Oh shit. So it's another fire, unfortunately. Rest in peace. So it says the fire of Luna Park in Sydney, Australia, still haunts the minds of generations of Australians. The park entrance was a wide-mouthed, toothy, grinny clown that attends
Sorry,
you're good. Had to pass that attendants had to pass through before being stunned by the dazzling lights and the noise of the park. But while some people may have fond memories of the park, most remember the horrifying fire of June 1979 that killed 7 people on a ghost train ride, 6 of whom were children. On the night of June 9th, 1979, smoke billowed out of the ride while about 35 people were on it, but due to the host of issues, the ride sprinkler system failed to turn on. Park staff frantically tried to pull riders out of their cars as they exited the track. Tragically, 7 riders, John Gonson and his 2 children, Damien and Craig, and 4 high schooler students, Jonathan Billings, Richard Corral, Michael Johnson, and Seamus Rahili. Seamus?
Yeah.
Seamus. Okay. Seamus Rahili burned alive inside. Some witness claims they had exited their carts in an unsuccessful attempt to exit the ride on foot. Staff claimed that they had stayed seated and the cars would have been automatically taking them out of the ride. The fire was originally thought to be caused by electrical fault, but as 9 News later reported, arson may have been at play and then covered up. And just last year, the Minister of the Police Emergency Services, David Elliott, put out a $1 million reward for anyone who could provide information regarding the ghost train fire. I'm appealing those... Okay, so this is a direct quote from David Elliott. He says, I am appealing to those who may know something but have not previously been inclined to assist. He said, you now have 1 million reasons to come forward. That's a good one. Explore the experiences of the people who are at the Luna Park at the day of June, many of whom have heard people conspiring to commit arson. In the park that all stand together wearing denim jackets. I heard one of them say, oh, speaking of fucking kerosene, like earlier, this dude said, I heard one of them say, I spread the kerosene out and I lit it with a match. Another one said, you're a fool for doing it. They started running towards the exit. Another told ABC similar stories of many of them said that they felt pressured or bullied by police to stick to the certain story. One that drastically differed from the version of the truth. They stayed silent for about 30 years out of fear. Tina Shakeshaft said that someone's going to catch up with me. I'm forever... as of now, however, the case remains closed. Wow. Dude, imagine that. Imagine just getting on a ride, minding your own business, doing what you do. You smell fucking smoke, and then you find out later that it was fucking arson. Come on. You gotta be fucked up.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Go light something else on fire. Yeah, like I'm trying to have a good time.
Yeah, not an amusement park that I'm on.
Yeah, come the fuck on, bro. Stop playing with me. But
I didn't find a number.
But you found a large sum amount.
Yeah. The amount from the dude, Charles was the ride operator. He had $100,000 in fines. And the park went up for foreclosure after this event for $2.7 million.
Wow.
So,
man, it's like a month's worth of.
So they probably
money,
got
bro.
$1 million or something like that.
That's still that's nothing, bro.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the park is only worth 2.7, so it's almost half of what the park's worth.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Round up, bro. Give me 1.5 mil.
Trying to buy an amusement park.
I'm trying to. Shit, maybe. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, this one's interesting. It's a ski lift from Alpine Slide.
Oh.
Action Park opened on the 4th of July. Oh God, what?
No, you just said Action Park.
Yeah.
That place is a death trap.
Yeah.
There's a whole movie on it that you should watch.
Yeah?
You've never seen it?
No.
We're going to watch that movie. That movie is so good.
All right, bet.
I wanted to go to this place as a kid.
I did. Action Park opened on the 4th of July in New Jersey of 1978 with a dolly portion. a look-alike contest, and a tobacco juice spitting competition. Ugh.
Yeah, it was dirty.
Speaking of New Jersey,
Like, yeah.
At the time, it was one of the Americans' first modern water parks. But being one of its first certainly didn't make it one of the best. And according to history, the park quickly took on a class action park. Over the course of an 18-year run, Action Park was responsible for 6 deaths, including 3 drownings in a wave pool and 1 being electrocuted by a malfunctioning kayak ride, and countless more injuries. The first warning sign of the park is the Alpine Slide, which was described by the old Action Park regular as essentially a giant track to rip people's skin off, and it was disguised as a kid's ride. What?
Like Shotgun Falls at Splish Splash? But on crack.
Nah, dude.
You know, that small ass ride whips you out at like 50 miles an hour. This thing was worse.
Riders had to take a ski lift to the top of the slide.
Yeah, it's like
at Splish Splash?
It's like Cliff Diver and Shotgun Fall speed.
Dude. At least at Splish Splash, you walk upstairs.
Yeah.
You
gotta take a ski lift to
the
top of a mountain.
Whereupon they were greeted with photos of injured children and reminders to keep their arms inside the device at all times. They warn you at
the top, not the bottom.
Riders were supposed to be in charge of their own speed going down the slide, but the device were frequently broken. Some didn't even have brakes.
Yo, at the Cliff Diver,
at
a Splish Splash, I burnt the skin off of my arms. You can still see a dark spot right here. On both arms.
Nope.
Yeah. And imagine that ride is worse.
Yeah.
You lose a whole arm.
Yeah. While others' brakes were locked, inevitably causing the rider to slide down at a crawl, only to subsequently be hit by a second faster rider behind them. So it perhaps came to no surprise that the Alpine Slide was responsible for the first Action Park deaths. In July 1980, a 19-year-old park employee named George Larson Jr., unable to control his speed, went down Alpine Slide far too quickly and consequently flew off the track. A fatality hit his head. And fatally hit his head. Oh my God. Well, this was one only death aboard the Alpine Slide. At least 26 others sustained serious head injuries from the ride, including 14 instances of fractures. But perhaps the most infamous of the Action Park's rides was the Cannonball Loop, which the park's owners, Gene Mulvihill, offered his employees $100 to test out. Wow. Maybe 1980. That was decent money. Yeah. Despite many of them receiving broken noses and bruises, he infamously opened the ride anyway. Action Park finally shut down in 1996, having caused more than its fair share of damage to Patreons. Wow.
Patrons.
Patreons.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's the same thing. Patrons.
Patrons.
Yeah.
Patricks.
Patronizing.
I'm sorry.
When I was younger, I heard about this place, and I was like, yo, that sounds crazy. But I was like a little kid just like hearing about like all these rides and stuff. And
yeah.
And then I was just like, I watched the movie, and I was like, oh, I remember hearing about Action Park. And you see everything that happens in the movie, and it's so crazy that place existed.
Yeah, if you have to take a fucking ski lift to a slide, I'm sure it was way worse than what we ever thought. Golly, dude. What?
I think they cut that ride out of the movie because I don't remember seeing that part, but they had like the cannonball one, and they had fucking everyone was almost dead in that part. In that movie. People getting hurt and stuff. It was just craziness.
Nah, fam.
Yeah.
Where are we at? We got room for one more if you wanna.
Okay.
Send us home.
I got the Ride of Steel in Darien, New York.
Bum, bum, bum.
on July 8th, 2011. Still, man, fuck, come on. 29-year-old James Hammerich. Yeah,
Hammerich. That's fucked up.
That's his.
Why you gotta say it like that? Hammerich.
Trying to figure it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Fell from the ride of steel at Six Flags. Oh yeah, that's what that is. The Superman ride, the free falling one, like the hanging one.
Oh, I actually like the hang gliders.
The U.S. Army veteran was a double amputee, losing both his legs in Iraq.
Damn.
He was seated in the front row, and because he didn't have legs to secure under his lap bar, he was violently launched out of the car.
Why would they think? Again, bro, just foolishness.
Foolishness, yeah. Like, it's just, come on. It's like, you know that it's gotta... Was he just a torso?
Yeah, well, they said he had no legs to secure him or whatever. So I think he was probably just... Yeah,
I guess because there was probably like a seatbelt and then the top bar, and then they couldn't secure the seatbelt.
At least what I remember from like the hang glider rides, it was you had a bar to hold on to.
Yeah.
You were strapped down from your torso, and then there's like leg straps that go by your hamstrings.
Oh, okay, so that's
he ain't got no hamstrings. So
he ain't got no hamstrings.
Wow.
Okay, so after thorough investigation, officials ruled the cause. Yeah. The cause of his death was an operator error, obviously.
Yeah, like, duh.
While the ride was operating normally, he should have never been allowed in the front in the first place. Yeah. If he's got no legs to strap in.
Fucking stupid.
The safety regulations require passengers' legs to be secured before operation.
Wild.
Yeah. But obviously it's impossible for someone missing both of them. Following his tragic and fatal lack of common sense, not his, the ride was shut down for 2 weeks before resuming operation.
That's it?
Yep. That's it, 2 weeks.
I mean, I guess. But that poor guy.
This is the ride.
So
he was launched off of the roller coaster. Like
you're gonna put someone with no legs on something like that?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, dog.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service.
You didn't have to go out like that.
Yeah.
You survived Iraq to get launched off a roller coaster.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dumbasses.
Anyways, if you guys want to follow the podcast, you can head over to Podbean, Spotify, or Google Podcast. And if you want to follow me for our updates, and YouTube channel. But if you want to follow me for updates, I have a Twitter. Don't use it, so don't bother. But you can head over to Instagram.com and go to WussHaddnin, WUSS. I think that's actually, there's a dot. If you can't find me, it's WUSS.HADDNIN. For those of you who know me, thank you guys so much for all your support. I love you guys dearly. And thank you, Junior, for being on this episode. It's been a fucking blast. Good to be back.
Yeah.
And, head over to flexliving.net if you want gym apparel, 50% off. Same thing. Yep, I plugged just about everything, I think.
Yeah.
And, be on the lookout for...
Live streams.
Be on the lookout for videos, for gaming videos, stuff like that.
And skits on the way.
Got a lot of stuff going on. Again, I really appreciate you guys' help. I really appreciate you guys' support. I'm going to hopefully be more consistent. But thank you guys for your patience and support and all that stuff. I love y'all.
Keep happening.
Deuces.